Hello, everybody. Oh, Lord. You know what time it is? It's time for even more rolling the shop. Alright, hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. Good. Alright, here we go. You're rolling time, baby. Alright, so today I'm probably not even going to leave this shop. We're just looking for random negatives. That's all we're doing today. Negative uncommons are the only thing that we're looking for. Nothing else matters. And then, well, colas as well. But yeah, we're looking for negative uncommons, and we're looking for colas. Everything else is just for funsies. I got a negative chaos yesterday, but obviously we had to sell it right away. But yeah, we have every single common in the game, so 70% of our temperances... Not temperance, I don't know why I keep making that mistake. 70% of our judgments are going to be chaos. So, we get a lot of free rerolls. Except when stuff like that happens. Holly Camp. Away, away. The shorter version of the song in it, yeah. So yeah, just looking for stuff like that. We have about half of the uncommons, you can see down in the bottom. 27 out of 52, so we have a bit over half the uncommon. So our cola odds are about double what they normally would be. And then, of course, Judgment, Fool, and Emperor are the only tarot cards I can get. So we're pretty good in that regard. Alright. Random common, woo! I mean, a negative's a negative, but, you know, these negative jokers, I'll hold on to one just for fun. That way, if I accidentally sell something, I'll accidentally sell this useless joker instead of selling something that actually matters. Anyway. Today we're gonna go for about 2 hours. I'm gonna be watching the Fantastic Four movie. It starts in 3 hours, but I'll get there about I'll leave an hour early, because I'm not sure what traffic's gonna be like. Because it's gonna be rush hour and all that. And then, tomorrow, I'll give my review. I'll try to avoid spoiling it, but, you know, I'll give some thoughts on it. But yeah, this stream is gonna devolve quickly. I only have so much brain power to devote to re-rolling. Ah, bummer. I have to pay for a reroll? That's cringe. So one thing that does kind of suck about having all these jokers is it does kind of inhibit, whenever we do eventually get out of this shop in, you know, next week, my money generation is going to be a little bit inhibited from all the, ooh, excuse me. Ugh. My money generation is going to be a little bit inhibited by all the scoring jokers that I have. But it's not that big of a deal. I'm paying for so few of my rerolls that it's... like, who cares? Wait. There's a cola. So all of these double tags are just from this one shop. We just finished resolving the first negative skip before entering this shop. So we had 0 double tags coming into this shop. These are all from colas that we've obtained in this one shop. And we've got quite a ways to go. And then, you know, our cola rate might accelerate if we're able, the more negative uncommons we're able to pull from just randomly getting them. Each one of those will be more and more colas that I can pull. And eventually it'll get to the point where 1 in every 8 judgments is a cola. So on average, we'll be seeing about a cola every 2 shops, roughly. Something like that. Oh. But yeah, we're just rolling for a cola. Ugh, I ate too much. I feel fat. All lethargic. There's a cola. Yeah, we've already gotten like 15 colas just from this one shop. And keep in mind, the first 40 or so rolls were just getting these negatives. I've only, once I got all these negatives, I've only purchased, like, somewhere between, like, 30-ish rerolls since then. One thing, going into the next round, depending on what negatives I'm able to get before entering the next round, I might actually have to sell some of my jokers. Like, I have Midas Mask in there somewhere. Where is it? Or, not Midas Mask, I have Vampire. But I don't have Midas Mask. So if I'm not able to get Midas Mask as a negative, I'll have to sell this Vampire, so that I can actually get my golden ticket money. Alright. Bummer. Yum. Kinda did a little bit of cooking. Alright, hello, Cola. Alright, we have to pay for a reroll. That's this. There are ways to if I was using my shop queue analyzer, then I would be able to optimize a little bit further by seeing like how many taros are in the next shop, and then saving the taros if there's not going to be one in the next shop or something like that. But I ain't doing that. At this point, we should have Joker looping completely done before the next negative skip anyway. So I'm not really concerned about that. But yeah, so about 1 in every 300 judgments will spawn a negative, but only about 1 in 4 of them will be uncommon. So we're looking at about a 1 in 1,000 chance for any of these judgments to spit out a negative that actually matters. But yeah, score is definitely going to be an issue. Like this, where is it? This little guy, he's already at 10,000. Like, that sucker alone is gonna one-shot these stinking blinds. So I'm not gonna be able to... Oh, wait. Well, anti-12, I guess. But anyway. Money is gonna be, It might be kind of hard to generate money from Golden Ticket when I am scoring this much. Alright, hola. Okay, have to pay for a reroll, but there's a cola at least. Alright, have to pay for reroll. So, as you can see, I have Overstock Plus. I also have Tarot Tycoon. I don't have any other shop manipulating vouchers. So I don't have Planet Merchant. I don't have the one that spawns playing cards. I do have Hone, but not Glow Up. So we will be seeing a little bit more additions than usual, but that's basically a non-factor. Oops. So yeah, just praying for negative uncommons to make colas even more likely to get. Ouch. And then it can negative rares don't matter. They're just for fun. A negative DNA would be, I mean, not, it wouldn't matter, but it would let me make some more of these red seals. I don't think there's anything else that I even lightly care about. Like right now I have a negative Vagabond and I think a negative baseball card. Yeah. Where's Vagabond? Somewhere. There he is. I don't think Vagabond's gonna be doing too much here. I've got a little bit of money. But yeah, negative DNA could help in getting some more of those red seals. I had a negative campfire earlier, but I had to sell it because it was scoring too much, and it made it to where I couldn't get my golden ticket money. I mean, obviously negative blueprint and brainstorm would be great, but because we can't pull the showman, otherwise it makes the looping worthless, we don't really have a good way to get those. Paying for people. I cry every time. Paying for another reroll. Oh. So yeah, and then in this next round, I will actually. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spend $5,000 in shops instead of rolling down to 0. So that way, when I inevitably score too much in these next handful of blinds, it's not a problem because I'll have money spare. So $5,000 lets you reroll approximately to reroll cost 100, which when you're only paying for, 1% of your rerolls or whatever, it goes quite a ways. And then next ante, hopefully the score ramps up enough to where I can start making more money again. But yeah, I think this ante, the scoring requirements are low. I'll probably score too much. Okay, I should have sold the Wii Joker first. Alright, that sucks. Yeah, it feels like it's been quite a while since we got the last negative, uncommon or otherwise. Maybe I shouldn't say words. Negative chaos. Can't hold on to that. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Okay, cola. My, quite the noise. Okay. For chaos. Wow. Okay. Uranus, Saturn. Not quite how it goes. Boy. Alright, and then if we want to do something fun, we can take a look in, this... This doesn't do a ton for me anymore. This mod was really useful in the early game, and if you're watching on YouTube, the link to it's in the description. It's the Showman mod by 12 Problems on GitHub. Now that we're at this point in the though, it's kind of just for fun. It'll tell me when a negative's coming up, but not a whole lot I can do with that information. And there's not a negative coming up in the shop for a long ways, so we're just, relying on judgment to do it. Alright, 3 and 4. There we go. Bummer. Oh, and in case you're wondering why the common counter is at 58 instead of 60, that is because we don't have Cavendish, because we currently have Gros Michel, Big Mike here, and we don't have Chaos because we're buying and selling it. But we do, we are done with the common looping, at least until the banana breaks and we have to get the other banana. Next round, we'll probably end up losing ice cream and seltzer, but we might be scoring so much that we just win the blind anyway, and then we can hold on to those. So that might not end up mattering. Alright. Use a judgment. Get a free reroll. Use a judgment. Get a free reroll. We use a judgment. We get a free reroll. We use a judgment. We get a negative, please? I'd much enjoy that. There's another cola. We're probably up to like 20 colas this stop already. So, hopefully we'll have hopefully we'll have the uncommon looping finished before the next negative skip, and then we can just use the next negative skip to get a bunch of, like, blueprints or whatever. Hola. Oh, and Walker. Heart of Ember on softly marching forward, fire flash, shadow flash, button footfalls engraved in ash, fire, fear of pain, for it goes, fade away, hey. Fade away, hey. Oh, I'm stupid. Out of Ember, autumn tide, burning bright, mountain. Kindred severed, neverwhere, sorrow's islands we've been there. Every step we take echoes in our way, finding out our day. Could we lose our way? Tired of this day, we won't be afraid to fall away. Place, no more time to waste. No, it's not too late to go ahead. As we ride again through another rain, where it all began to go ahead. I've got a lot of... Oh. How did this happen? Alright, we'll let it slide, and we'll see if that causes issues. Ah! I didn't sell Showman. Okie dokie. Dang. 3 in a row that weren't commons. A rare event just to screw me over. Wah! 5 in a row, and none of them were common. And then there weren't any commons in that shop, either. Okay. I just got, like, 9... 70%, and it failed, like, 9 times in a row just to make me spend money in the shop, in the rerolls. I will not forgive the game until it gives me a negative uncommon. Boy. Polychrome Jonkler. I am stupid. Yeah? Yeah, I'll drive. Alright, 5:30? Alright. Gonna watch the Fantastic Four movie later today. That's what that's about. And then tomorrow I'll yap about it, but I'll try to avoid spoiling it. Show me the chaos! Yeah. Bummer. Double foil. Oh. Poker. Oh, do I have Marble Joker? I don't think I do. I feel like I've seen it in the shop recently. Oh, Constellation. Okay, let's not use Planet cards then. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have Marble Joker. That's good. Be adding any stone cards. God dang it. I lost. Oy. Yo, what up, Arch? I ate too much. And I'm all lethargic. It's fine, you can catch the next one in Ante 16 where we resolve, like, 1,000. We are done with common looping, and we have, like, half of the uncommon. We also have a couple errors. One thing I am gonna do, I'm not gonna roll down to 0, because I think with all of these jokers, I'm gonna score too much to get money generation online. So I'm only gonna roll down to like 10k until I'm gonna try to do like $5,000 per shop until next ante or something. Well, we'll do this next one and we'll see how much money I'm able to get, then we'll decide from there. But yeah, right now we're just, we're looking for colas, and we're looking for random negative uncommons. Oh. Balls. I don't think hologram is gonna get to a high enough molt that it's gonna cause issues, but yes, it might. Right now, where is it? Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller has a pretty high molt, and it's only going up. There's a couple of X-molt jokers. And Vampire might be problematic if we aren't able to get a negative Midas Mask. Or I guess I could just take a positive Midas Mask into the round. Do I even have Madness? I wasn't paying attention. I might have to sell that too. Oh, I do. I don't know. I mean, at the bare minimum, we'll hold it through this shop. It's an uncommon blocker. And then we'll see if I can manipulate it. I do have an extra blank Jimbo over here. I have 2 negative Jimbos right now. I picked up an extra one. So yeah, we'll see if that's able to be manipulated. Otherwise, we'll just have to sell it. And then in the next round... But yeah, I'm kind of expecting that we'll probably just end up one-shotting it. So that's why I don't want to spend too much money this shop. But we'll see how much I score. If I don't one-shot it, I'll probably want to beat it in 9 hands. Yeah, I'm rolling to about 10k. If we don't one-shot it, we'll probably want to try to beat it in 9 hands so that we can hold on to Seltzer for more uncommon blocking. But yeah, we're gonna roll to about 10k this shop, and then depending on whether or not we one-shot the next couple of blinds, we'll roll $5,000+ in the upcoming shops. So far from Judgment, you've gotten negative Bean was from Judgment, this was from Judgment, and we got like 2 negative Chaoses from Judgment that I had to sell both of them. It's about a 1 in 1,000 for for judgment to give a negative uncommon. Technically, it's more like 1 in every 1,200, but whatever. 1 in 1,000 is close enough for estimation purposes. We actually have more of the uncommon looping done than it looks like, because there's 4 uncommons that, even though they're unlocked on this profile, they aren't available. That being Glass Joker, Stone Joker, Steel Joker, and Lucky Cat. So really, instead of there being 25 uncommons available, like the tracker suggests, there's only 21 available. So really, it's more like we're 2/3 of the way done with uncommons. But yeah, and I think we're at about 20 colas just from this shop alone. And each shop, we're only going to get more and more, because we're going to get more negative uncommons. And that's going to make colas more likely. So by the time we get to the... I mean, we'll probably have 1,000 double tags by the time we get... What did I just do? Okay, that spawns 2 uncommons, so we have to pay for this reroll. But yeah, by the time we get to the anti-16 skip, we should have thousands. Yes, there's a negative juggler in there. We have all of the commons. But I haven't used another Ecto. I don't have one available to use. Do I have a negative? I think I have a negative seance. Yeah, I have negative seance, so we can start on the spectral looping. I have a couple of strengths. Spectral looping is going to be a little bit annoying with the lower hand size, but it's not going to be the end of the world. We're still just copying a bunch of cryptids for now. And then we'll copy the red seals or whatever. But yeah, we can... technically, you only need 4 strengths. How many blueprints did we get? 0. This one was just for, There were only 2 rares in it, and even if I had a showman, neither of them would have came out as a copy Joker. So, this specific one gives 0. Something like that, but yeah, I think it takes 4 strengths in order... Oh, also I have a 4 fingers. So, I don't need to create a 6. How many on anti-16? I don't know, man. On the last test run we did, anti-16, I had only just barely finished common looping. And on this run, we've got common looping 4 antis earlier. So... we'll see what happens, anti-16. But yeah, so you need a yeah, I think 3 strengths does it in order to make the straight flush. And then making more jokers from there is just if you want to play multiple straight flushes, but there's not any point to that because you can copy Seance. But yeah, so, Anti-16, I'll need to take a showman into... the Anti-16 skip is in the second skip slot, so you can't manipulate what jokers you get from the Anti-16 negative skip, you just have to take as many negative tags as you can. So, if I come into showman, the skip is an Anti-16, but it doesn't apply until 17. So if I look at the Anti-17 shop, we can scroll through here. And so there is a brainstorm. We'll be able to get this brainstorm. There's a shortcut, although we should have uncommon looping by then, so literally the only thing we're looking for from this negative skip is the, is blueprints and brainstorms. Okay, yeah, it looks like that one brainstorm is for sure guaranteed. This one will probably be, like, I have no clue how many negative skips we're gonna have at this second skip. It's just gonna depend how soon we're able to get the uncommon looping finished, and how many colas we're able to get. So, we can probably get those 2 copy jokers without too much difficulty. That was 2 brainstorms. Yeah, we'll see what happens, but there's no way to manipulate that negative tag. You just take as many double tags as you can get into it and see what pops out. Nothing else you can do. The Anti-17 skip, though, the Anti-17 skip is in the first skip slot, so that one can be partially manipulated. Or, is it anti... Hold on, I have this written down, 1 second. Or, no, sorry, it's the other way around. The Anti-16 one actually is able to be manipulated. It's the... What? Am I reading this right? Hold on, I would have to double-check the... anyway, one of them is manipulatable, one of them isn't. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll have so many negative tags by then that I don't think it's even gonna matter. We'll just be able to... We'll just naturally run into a bunch of them. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'll manipulate... I might manipulate a couple of them, but, I am fully expecting to have over 1,000 double tags by the time we get to Anti-16. For the unseeded run, if you get DNA before... Yes, that makes sense. If you have the Talisman mod, it's not too bad. When I scored my hand, it took about 30 seconds with Talisman mod. I mean, obviously this is gonna score more, but I don't imagine it would be more than a couple of minutes. Yeah, it was like 20 or 30 seconds for my hand to score using Talisman mod, and my computer isn't that powerful. So, I mean, obviously this strat would score more, so it would take longer, but I can't imagine it would take more than a minute or two. Hola. Yeah, I have no clue how many colas we even have. I think we have somewhere between 20 and 30 right now, just from this one shop. and we've got another 4 entire antes before the... And so we've got 12 more shops before the next negative skip, roughly. And each shop, we're just going to get more and more colas, because we're going to get more and more negatives. So, yeah, we'll probably have well over 1,000 double tags by the time we get to the next negative skip. And that's only the second negative skip. Each one, we can get more and more. If I remember correctly, Dreamo gets about 10,000 double tags in total. I'm probably going to aim for, like, 100,000. I don't know. I feel like if I do... I feel like that's gonna be the limit. Unless... I don't know. I'm just gonna get however many it takes to blow up my computer. So, you know... If that Joker stacking mod comes online and it's good enough at lag reduction, I'm just gonna go until I get bored. But yeah, without... If we aren't able to get some more lag reduction mods online, then it's just... I don't know. Yeah. I mean... Even with only the 10,000 negative tags, Dreamo runs into some pretty gnarly lag. And my computer is only about... Alright, that's the third negative chaos we've gotten. And my computer is only a 3 gigahertz CPU. So, I mean, like, I can go farther than him. You know, I have common looping and Tarot looping already done in Ante 12. He doesn't finish Tarot looping until, like, Ante 15 or 16, and he doesn't finish common looping until, like, what, Ante 20 or something? So, I mean, obviously I can beat all of his records. That's basically trivial at this point. It's just a matter of if my computer can handle it. Yeah, 3 minutes isn't too bad, but, I mean, you're definitely right that if you get the DNA before the Baron, you may as well use it. There's no downside to it. Oh, yeah, because you have to use DNA before you can even start using Burglar. So if you get the Baron before the DNA, you're gonna have to calculate it 30 times. Yeah, that might take a while. That's a good point. We've gotten our past 4 negatives have been commons. I'm kind of fiending for a negative uncommon right now. I mean, it's roughly expected value, but it's a bit of a bummer. I am due. I'm giving birth right now. And then last time I checked Showman, there wasn't a single negative coming up in the shop for like hundreds of rerolls. We can check it again since it's been a while since I last looked, but yeah, last time there weren't any negatives at all, common, uncommon, or rare. And it looks like that might still be the case. Hey, look, a brainstorm. Okay, yeah, there's still no negatives. Oh, one thing. Technically, I actually do have an extra slot right now. I could get one more copy Joker. But I prefer to have 2 open slots so that I can hold on to Chaos while using more Judgments. Hold on. That message doesn't fit on my screen. I have to... For the unseeded run, if you use steel cards, you don't have to use Cryptids. Yeah. I chose to use golds in my run, but, I mean, I think you're probably supposed to use a balance of the two. It's hard to say what that balance would be, but... yeah. I mean, in my opinion, gold-red is preferred, but you can probably mix a couple of chariots in there. I mean, maybe late game, when you already have, 300 spectral cards, you can just start buying a couple of chariots, since the odds of Perkeo hitting it are pretty low anyway. That might be able to save you a couple cryptids. But honestly... I don't know. I don't know if that would be worth it. But yeah, like I said, we could get one more copy Joker, since we do technically have 2 slots, but I prefer to do it this way. Yeah, I mean, if you're at the point where you're on Serpent, I mean, if you get, like, a natural negative Midas, then I guess you're not punished for it, but... I don't know. Oh, yeah, that was the plan. When I get towards the point where I want to leave the yeah, that was the plan. If we don't get a negative one, I'll try and find a positive one. Although, ideally, I would get a negative one so that I don't even have to think about it. But I can't exactly wish for that. It's like a 1 in... it's like a 1 in 20,000 for any of these judgments to spit out a negative Midas Mask. I can pray, but I can't bank on it. Do I ever take a tarot into the next shop? I'm not doing it right now. If you wanted to truly min-max, then yes. You can pop open Showman, you can see if the next shop has 0 tarots, and then you can bring some in. But I'm not doing that. I cannot be bothered. But yes, it is optimal to do that. I'm just not doing it. I don't care. This is already gonna take several hours. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to leave this shop before... It's already been an hour. And I only have another hour before I leave to the movie, and we've only spent, like, $1,000. I don't know if I'm even gonna leave this shop before I leave for my movie. Like, I don't care. That's why I was saying in the in the BALATRO discussion channel. Like, I might go back and optimize the early antes a little bit more if I get bored later down the line, but there's really no reason to do it, because at this point, any further optimization is just for fun. Like, at this point, the whatever world record I want to set is just however much, yes, but the first 40 rerolls were just resolving the negative tags. Actually, it was more like the first 50 rerolls. I mean, there's a Midas mask right here. I think that might be the game telling me to... Okay, you know what? We'll do it, we'll do it, we'll do it. We'll do it, just... I might come back to the save state, but we're gonna do this just to see how much money I can make. What just happened? Where'd it go? Did you see that? I mean, what just happened? Did you see that? I bought it. What happened? I bought it and it like sold itself on its way to the. Okay, you know what? All right, whatever. So we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna see how much money I can make. So there's a negative hack somewhere in here. Okay, so negative ticket, negative hack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put the Midas goes after Vampire. Where's my Midas? Alright, Midas goes after Vampire, so Midas can just stay over here. And now we just see how much +5 scores, I guess. Okay. Okay, we don't get to make money. Yeah, we don't get to make money. So, we're gonna do the spend 5,000 per shop thing. I mean, I don't even have idle. Like, that's just from hack re-triggering photograph. When I get negative idle, that crap's already gonna get up to, like, E100. Okay, maybe not literally, but it'll be something in that ballpark. Like, if I return to this save state, and we look at my scoring jokers... Like, what X-Molt jokers do I have? Hard Sharp wouldn't have activated there, because that was the first hand. Blackboard might... No, Blackboard didn't activate there. Everything in my hand was red. Fortune Teller gives me a crap ton of molt, but that's after Photograph, so that's kind of, that kind of doesn't matter. Without Baron, it takes like 5 seconds, and then with Baron, it takes 3 minutes. Yeah, that tracks. So Photograph is X-Molt. Vampire is technically X-Molt, but it's not much. Baseball card, I've got like 30 uncommons right now, so baseball card might actually be given. That's basically the same thing as triggering Photograph like 18 times. So, okay, let's try that again, but I'm gonna sell baseball card and see how much it scores. Because there's no reason to loot the rares. I can sell that for without really any punishment. Alright, so copy the burglar. It might, but if baseball does become an issue, it's not that big of a deal, because rare looping doesn't really matter anyway. So let's try a flush 5 again, but without baseball card. Okay, it still scores too much, but yeah, that's a lot less score. So that only scored... That didn't score too much more. So that... This ante... Okay, I'll hold on to the baseball card, this ante, just for fun, because I still one-shot anyway. But next ante, I can sell baseball card, and I can start playing multiple hands per round. Oh, man. My back hurts. But that's one. Alright, so let's buy Midas. Let's copy some random junk. Alright, Strength and Death got both copied there, that's fine. Copy the Burglar for fun. And then Hack is here. Okay, we get to play one hand for money. On the bright side, we get to hold on to Seltzer and Ice Cream for longer. So we don't have to re-find those negatives. Until next ante. So yeah, we get to make like $800 per round. Until next ante. Would it be worth to parking? Good question. I do have dice, and I do have oops, and I do have, I have 8 copy jokers right now. I have oops, I have mime, and I have, parking. So... yeah, if I can only play one hand anyway, that is probably more money than ticket. I think you're right. I don't really want a Cryptid, though, because I didn't draw any of the red seals in that hand. I only drew purples. I want to Cryptid these reds. You know what I could do? Do I... Okay, no, I don't have enough strengths to make the, I don't have enough strengths to make the straight flush just yet. Yeah. Well, but the burglar... I could, but I would only be getting... Oh, huh. Okay, hold on. Let me check what Seance wants to spawn in Ante 12. Blueprint, Ante 12, Seance. Seance wants to spawn a Blue Seal, Immolate, and Incantation. Ooh, Seance does want to spawn Incantation. We could try to start per-KOing some of those. But, yes, I can force a strength. Well, sort of. Because, I mean, so Cryptid spawns... Cryptid creates 2 cards, Incantation creates 3 cards, and I have Pareidolia, so everything counts for parking. And score isn't a problem. Like, I could play high card and win. At this point. So even if I don't start using incantations, I could copy a handful of them just for when we make that transition. Because at this point, the only thing... I mean, I do want to cryptid some more of these red seals. But... I mean, deck fixing does... So, the only downside to using incantation is that it can spawn steel, it can spawn lucky, and it can spawn glass. So that would add 3 more uncommon jokers to the pool. So I don't want to use incantation yet, but I can start copying them for when we're ready to use them. How many spectrals even are there? There's like 18, right? Because Black Hole and Sun... Black Hole Sun? I meant to say Soul. Because Black Hole and... Okay, 22... What? Did I just click? No. Okay, so there's 18 spectral cards, but 2 of them can't spawn. So really there's 16 spectral cards. So it'll take 5 antes to finish spectral looping. So if we start spectral looping right now, we'll be done in ante 17. Which is just after the next negative tag. Well, no, Incantation spawns 3 spectrals, but you can only make one of them a negative. Because you need... Oh, my elbow! Oh, ouch! Oh, my bones! Because you need 2 empty slots for, Emperor. So so you get to create 3, but yeah, you can only make 1 negative per round. I mean, maybe there's an argument to be had where you can skip Emperors and just use Fools, and then you could do 2 per round. But I don't care. Anyway, so if we start Spectral Looping right now, then we will finish Spectral Looping ante 17, which is just after the point where we're going to use the next negative tag. And hopefully at the next negative tag, we'll get enough... and at the next negative tag, we should be able to get enough blueprints to where reserve parking starts pulling ahead. So yeah, we can start the process now. Literally... Yeah, I guess for reference, like, Dreamo's first skip, I think, is ante 19, is that right? And he doesn't finish tarot looping until, like, ante 20. Because he uses Observatory for score. So he just has a bunch of planet cards. F4? Oh, like the length of the movie? I don't even know. Let me look it up. F4 length. It looks like it's a 2-hour movie. Oh, I don't know why, but my brain just inserted the word long before F4. I read that as how long it is. Yeah, I'll review it on stream either tomorrow or tonight. Depending on what time I get home from the movie, I might start up stream. I might start up stream again after the movie. What do you mean by F1? Like Formula 1? I haven't had a chance to watch the most recent Superman movie, though. I've heard it's really good. Oh, you did mean Formula 1. No, I've watched some Formula 1 races before. I didn't even know there was a Formula 1 movie. But I'm not, like, super into it. Anyway... So... let's go ahead and purchase this Midas Mask. I moved the strength over here, and if I'm correct, this strength position should get copied once, and then I can make the... I can use a couple... yeah, I can use a couple of cryptids just for fun. Bum, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't usually watch movies. I got invited to the Fantastic Four movie, though. What do you mean by that? I wouldn't be able to, I mean, I would have to find... I would have to roll for Showman, and then I would have to roll for it. Oh! Okay, you're insane. You're insane. You're crazy. You're right. Okay. Oh, hey, a cola. How do I do this? I have to find 3 in one shop, right? Okay, there's 3 in the next shop. And a free reroll, so this doesn't even cost me anything. And I can go ahead and use a couple of, I can go ahead and just use a couple of these. Oh, you know what? I should have held on to that sock. Okay, I'm gonna save state this, and then get that sock back. That's a little bit of extra money. So we're gonna sell this. We're gonna keep this sock. Since that's an extra retrigger, that's a little bit of extra golden ticket money. Alright, now percolate. Alright, save state, percolate. Okay. So, Plinko copied 2 strengths there, so I have 7 strengths to use. I have... okay, I don't care about Hierophant. And then we can use a couple of cryptids as well. We can only play 1 straight flush here, because we're just gonna win anyway. But we can at least, actually... okay, straight flush scores less than flush 5. So... maybe... maybe if I sell baseball card now, we can play, like, 2 straight flushes. Hold on, let me pull up Blueprint again. Yeah, I dropped a save state before doing it. Alright, Seance. Okay, it's not possible for me to get red seal here. Alright, copy the bungle. Alright, I'm gonna make a save state here. I'm gonna move some of my jokers here to see if maybe we can play one hand without winning. Oh, madness! I should have, Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing in the deck. I mean, the odds of me drawing it are pretty low. Also, I need to go back and, I need to sell the madness. I can't even be... I don't even know what it hit, so I don't know how to manipulate it. Oh, from Seance? Yeah, I mean, Red Seal and Incantation are the only things with much of any value. At this point, we've got so much score from, just the base jokers that blue seals wouldn't matter. Do you want to manipulate madness? I'll do it if you're down. We can see if it's possible to manipulate. Because I don't have the slightest clue what it hit. I mean, in the ultra late game, it actually doesn't really matter. Because we can just... We can hit negative hand-sized jokers, and then we can use more ectos, and then we can just hold on to a positive madness. So I'm not too worried about it for late game. And especially in the late game, it'll be a nightmare to, Yeah... Oh, also I could look for another Ecto. We do have this negative Bean. But since Bean decays over time, I don't know if another Ecto would be worth it. Yeah, here, let me come back to the beginning. Let me know when you're ready. Or wait, let me return to the save state. Yeah, when the bean decays, it might cause problems. So let's not Ecto for now. Alright, let me know when you're ready. And I'll start scrolling. Alright. Okay. Oh wait, no, don't clip that, don't clip that. I used the wrong save state. This is, oh wait. This is, which one? Oh, this is the one we want to use. This is the save state we want to use with the, sock. That's my bad. I loaded up the wrong save state and wasn't thinking about it. Okay. Oh, okay. I wish scroll wheel worked on this. It would be a lot easier to tell, It'd be a lot easier for me to do this at a consistent speed. And then it would be easier to compare. Okay. Alright, so now I Plinko. I drop a save state here. Alright, let's see if we can catch it. I'm just gonna, like, scroll to the middle here, and, see if, we happen to catch it. Okay. I have no clue. Alright. Should I just go? Oh, I didn't even know you could clip on my channel. I thought I had to be affiliate before you could make clips. That's crazy. Alright, let me take a look at this. And let me mute Twitch, I don't want to hear myself. Ooh. Okay, so... I'm on one monitor, so this might be a little bit difficult, but I'll see if I can figure it out. Okay, hallucination, stencil, crafty, this. Yeah? What do you need? You have what? What do you need? What do you need to tell me? You've taken half of my batteries. Actually, you've taken like 2/3 of my batteries. I'm not giving you any more. I don't know how you plan on borrowing batteries. Nope. 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 No. Nope. No. It's not broken. And it's not yours anyway. No. Because I said no. Yeah. Maybe. Okay. Acrobat to the moon, Zany, Ramen, Vamp, Straps, Drunkard. I think it hit egg. Okay, yeah, it hit egg. There's supposed to be an egg after this hiker. Okay. So let's return to the save state, and let's put this Jonkler... Alright. If it works like Perkeo, then that would do it. If it works like Ecto, then nothing will do it. Okay, it looks like it, yeah, it hit the egg anyway. So, okay, It is not possible to manipulate. I mean, the only way you could manipulate it is just by holding a bunch of regular negative jokers. But that doesn't seem like a very effective solution. So, we probably just get rid of Madness for now. I mean, yes and no. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, but it might not be quite as bad as you would think, because, like, if a common tries to spawn in the shop and it spawns an egg, then that means the judgment is now guaranteed to be chaos, because it can't spawn egg. So I don't think it's quite as bad as it sounds losing a common, but I don't want to do it. Yeah, like it's not run-ending, but I'd rather just lose the Madness for now. It'll make things a lot easier. Take a lot less brain power. That's something I don't have much of. Heh. Imagine if Madness had hit one of these. That would be insane. I mean, to be fair, it was like a 10% chance for... Imagine if it hit Plinko. That would be... Oh my god. I would just, like... I would cry. Anyway... So, what we're gonna try here is, I'm gonna try... Straight Flush scores less than Flush 5, so I'm gonna try moving all of my X-Molt Jokers to be before the Plus Molt Jokers, and see if maybe, just maybe, we can survive one hand. To get a little bit of extra money. And it'll be nice to have them organized anyway. Alright, so X-Molt. X-Molt, even though this doesn't do anything right now. Yeah. I mean, even if this round still gets one shot, maybe the next round won't get one shot. Card Sharp is X-Molt, but it's not on the first hand. Alright, let's move this over here. Photograph is X-Molt, but moving it doesn't matter. Oh, hold on. Good question. Well... That is a good point. Maybe once we start doing the incantation farming, we can try to play the steel cards instead of, we can try to play the steel cards instead of holding them as part of the straight flush. Since when we're doing the incantation looping, we'll be copying Mime. Anyway, okay, Constellation is X-Molt, it's not that much. Acrobat is X-Molt, but not until the last hand. Vampire and Ramen are both X-Molt. That's... okay, so these are... oh, and super... well, no, whatever. Okay, I think that's all of the X-Molt. Okay, so now... okay, so now let's move all of these to the front so that they trigger before the plus molts. I was moving them to the right because I was closer to the right. Okay, so now we copy Golden Ticket, and we copy Hack. So we have a Sock, and we have Seltzer. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is less re-triggers, so this will be less photograph value. So now let's sell baseball card. And let's create a straight flush. So this is a straight flush. Throw a 5th card in there for extra ticket money. And hopefully this doesn't win. Is there anything else I can do to reduce my score? Save stating here... so the way that save states work is, I already sort of have a save state here. It wouldn't matter. The way the save states work is they revert to the last save that the game did. So the game doesn't save when I move the jokers. The game doesn't save when I sell the jokers. It won't save until after I play this hand. So making a save state here would just return me to the beginning of the hand before I moved all the jokers. And also, if this still wins, then there's really nothing else. Oh, hold on. How many seances do I want to copy here? One second. Well, I already created it. I mean, it would, but not any meaning. It'd be a... okay, so Incantation is the 3rd seance trigger, so I need to copy 2 seances here. Yeah, exactly. Where is it? Alright. So this will also be less photograph copies, so maybe this will be good enough not to win. Okay, so we need 2 seance copies. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Seltzer and Sock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is balanced for ticket. And, like, surely this doesn't win, right? Straight flush scores less than what... straight flush scores less than what flush 5 does. It's not going to activate, like, the plus chips for pair, plus chips for 3 of a kind, plus chips for 4 of a kind. It will activate, the ones for flush and for straight, but I think yeah, this should score pretty substantially less. That's also true, but I don't think, I don't know if that even matters, to be honest, because, I mean... my fortune teller is already giving me like 12,000 molt, so an extra 200 on top of that isn't, I don't know if that's the deal breaker. And it comes after the X-Molt anyway. Does it come after the X-Molt? Yeah, it does. Anyway, I played one Flush House. I don't even know when that happened. You know what would be funny? I stack up a bunch of double tags, and then I get an ethereal tag, and I go for, like, most legendaries record. Or charm tags. What's the default legendary? If you have all 5, and then you use another soul, what does it give you? Imagine if it's Chico, and then you can do, like, the Chico glitch. That would be funny. But anyway, do you have any ideas on how... Oh, let me move... I've got a couple of more X-Molts that can go over here. Although these ones aren't actually X-Molts, because neither of these are going to trigger on this hand. I don't think there's anything else I can do to reduce my score, right? Like, other than just selling more crap, which obviously I don't want to do. Okay, so Blackboard is X-Molt, but it's not going to activate. But I'm still going to drag it over here, just for future reference. I'm just going to do a quick... I'm just going to go through and make sure I didn't miss any X-Molt jokers. Oh, I guess Chips and Molt... Do I have, What's the one that gives... Do I have Bowl? No, I don't have Negative Bowl, so I don't have many chips. That's chill. Not seeing any X-Molt. Okay, yeah, I didn't notice any X-Molt. I think we're good to go. Alright, if this still wins, then I cope, and seed, and mauled. Should I go ahead and... Okay. No, I don't think I want to make another straight flush at the moment. Because if I make another one, it'll be a pain to draw. I can just make it when I want to use another one. Okay, surely this doesn't win. Like, I have less photograph triggers, I moved the X-Molt before the plus Molt, I sold baseball card. Like, if this wins, then... Soul gives Jimbo?! That is insanely funny. Alright, we have to do it, right? Like, I need to create a backup before I resolve a negative tag, and I need to find a charm tag, and I need to get Jimbo from the soul. The most legendary Joker. I can make a texture pack, and I can make a legendary Jimbo. Okay. Please don't win! Don't do it! Oh, man. You know what I could do? I don't need this to be a 6 for it to count as a straight flush, but I could make this a 6 so that hack doesn't trigger for less photograph value. No shortcut. I would have to strength all of these. Like, I would have to 2, 3, 4, 5 it. I don't think it... Yeah, that would take too many strengths. It's not worth it. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, you're right, just 2. I was thinking it would take 3 more. Is it worth it? Because last time we scored 450 million. Oh, man, it might be worth it. Well... No, because even then, even if that wins, it only gets us one extra hand, because the next hand is going to have to be a flush 5, which is going to win anyway. So I don't think there's any reason to do it. Like, best case scenario, it lets us play one more hand, which is an extra $1,000 bucks. My rerolls are free, I don't care. I'm so nervous. If this wins. This had better not win. Wait! It didn't win! It didn't win! Alright, how much did that... Okay, but the next one is gonna win. Because, the next one is gonna win because of Card Sharp. Well, okay, so even if I play another straight flush, it would win. So I'm just gonna play the flush 5. Light him up. Okay, so I could light him up here. In order to try and pull one of the red... I could do, like, a light him up and then play a pair or something. And maybe that wouldn't score enough, and maybe I'd be able to try and pull the red seal. Okay, I want to play, Burger... What? What do you mean by that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can't play 5 or 4. Okay, so let's save state here. Is using Immolate... I think Immolate is worth it, because that'll get us deeper into the deck. And worst case scenario, I can just use more cryptids later on. So, yeah, I think Immolate is worth, because, I mean, we're gonna win before we get anywhere near the bottom of the deck. I want to start copying Incantation, yeah. Like, there's a world where we take Incantation and Immolate, and then we do, like, we just use Fools, and Emperor just gives us 1, and we cope about it. But I don't think that's ever worth it. Alright, I'm just gonna schmimolate it up. I have a save state. Alright, and let's see how much 3 scores. Okay. If I can't play another 3 because of Card Sharp. So let's play a pair. Am I not? Oh, I am. You scared me. Why did that score so much? Okay, but anyway. Don't say those words, you scared me. Also, thank you, Yoda. Does another 3 of a kind win? Okay, does another pair win? Does another high card win? Okay, I think this is the most money we can possibly make out of this blind. Is playing straight flush, 3 of a kind, pair, high card, flush 5. I think this is the most cards we can play. And now, we can drop copying the Seance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this will make like a grand. Well, I wouldn't say way more, but we can play a couple more hands. And then also keep in mind that vampire value increases every hand. So, I don't know. Alright, I think we just flush it. Wait, flush 5 didn't win? What? Well, it's still scored 260, so whatever. Okay. Is that optimal? That feels pretty good. Like, we made, what, 3,000 there? We made like 3,000-ish, and we got the incantation. We sold baseball card and we sold madness. We didn't sell anything else. So we are still 100% common looped, and madness was the only detriment to the uncommon looping. Also, cash out of 53 is kind of crazy. I don't even have money tree. That's like all from this. I have seed money, but I don't have money tree. So I don't even know where all that money's coming from, honestly. I do have Rocket, but it should only be worth like $3. I only just got it. Where is it? Or at least I thought I had Rocket. Maybe I don't. Oh, there. Wait, there it is. Wait. Oh, yeah. I literally... Yeah, Rocket is $1 right now. We just got it as part of the negative tags. Gift card is kind of funny. Yeah, we're just power farming, I guess. I don't know. I don't think... Yeah, I'm gonna sell these Eros cards instead of using them. That might allow us to play more hands in the future. Potentially. When we go for, like, the hand level world record, that's just gonna come from Dice and Spaceman and Blueprint and whatnot. The planet cards are gonna be basically negligible for farming hand levels, so I can sell them. Okay, so now we can sell Sock and Midas and then get them back later. And I guess we just start doing... the thing. I have an alarm on my phone. I've got about 15-20 minutes. Or let me check how long the drive is to the movie theater. I gave myself 30 minutes, but I don't think it's actually that far of a drive. Well, I'll be ending stream in about 20 minutes. I need to get dressed. I'm wearing pajamas right now. Google says it's only a 15-minute drive. The movie starts at 6. So the movie starts in about an hour and a half, but I want to get there a bit early. Do they have unlimited Well, no, I don't care if they have refills. I'm not getting up during the movie. Well, I'll get there a little bit early, it's fine. I can hang out with some friends and, Anyway. But yeah, when I get back from the movie, it's a 2-hour movie and it starts at 6, so I'll probably be home by 9. Maybe I'll grab some food. Yeah, I can start up stream for another 2 or 3 hours when I get home, potentially, depending on my mood. Well, anyway, this shop, we're gonna get super deep into it. Because we're actually starting this shop from 3 reroll cost instead of starting from 50. So, yeah, this shop we're gonna be in for quite a bit more than the last shop. I think instead of spending 5,000, I can spend maybe like 7,000 or so. Oh, I mean, the next negative resolve is gonna be, like, I don't even know if I'll get to it in the next week, honestly. Like, it's gonna take me... Each shop is just gonna take longer than the last, and they're already taking me over an hour per shop. And I've got another, like, what? Dozen shops before the next negative skip? Yeah, we've got quite a ways to go before the next negative skip. I think you're fine. And then whenever I do get close to the... Is there a way to go for hand size world record? So there's 2 ways to do it, and it depends on how you define hand size. You can either get a buttload of double tags and then pray for beans and jugglers and troubadours, or if you count serpent, you can use burglar on the serpent combined with incantation. So it just depends on what you count as hand size. Like, whether you count cards in hand, or if you count the actual hand size. But either way, it's basically the same thing. If you're counting the denominator, then you just get as many negatives as you can, and pray you get 200 beans with Showman. I don't remember seeing hand size world record in the Dreamo playlist. But I imagine that's how it goes. And then, you know, you avoid taking... I don't have Mary Andy unlocked on this profile. Is there anything in the game other than Mary Andy that reduces how many discards you have? Like, other than... Burglar, or, sorry, hand size. Mary Andy reduces hand size, doesn't it? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't have that sucker unlocked on this profile, so... Stuntman? I don't have Stuntman unlocked. It was a little bit of a pain to avoid unlocking Stuntman while unlocking Petroglyph. Because Petroglyph requires reaching Ante-12, and Stuntman unlocks if you score 100 million chips. So that was a little difficult. But we were able to get it done. I was scoring hands that were worth like 10 million or something. And also, during the profile setup, I can't use save states. I can manually back up the profile, but you have to beat a run from start to finish to avoid unlocking throwback. Even using save states counts as unlocking throwback for whatever reason. Or at least I did run into that. I don't know. I ran into that issue during testing, There might be a way around it. I don't know, man. Yep. Well, not if I get 0 taros, but if I don't get a free reroll. But that's basically the same thing, so... The answer to that question is close enough to yes. But yeah, the movie will be a nice break for me as well. My throat's getting a bit sore, but that's probably just because I haven't drunk enough today. Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, because, I mean, I literally get... I have enough cash. If I want to spend $5,000 per shop, I get to reroll... I can spend 100... I get to purchase 100 rerolls. Versus that only saves me, like, 2 rerolls. So it's not that big of a difference. But, you know, it's a lot easier of an optimization than saving the taros, so may as well do it. I don't even have to think about it. Like, if there was a mod that instead of opening settings, like, it just showed me what the next taros were gonna be, then I would do the holding on to taro manipulation thing. But I'm not going into the settings every single shop. Anyway, one day this stream is just gonna devolve into karaoke, by the way. I'm gonna stop caring about YouTube's copyright laws, and I'm just gonna start, like, playing rock and roll. Please give me a chaos! Okay, well, bummer. So Arcana packs always give you strength, so that kinda sucks. So that's the first reroll we bought this... After, like, 10 rerolls, we had to buy one. The first couple of streams I did on this channel, I played, like, my actual playlist, and YouTube did not like that. Twitch also muted it, but, like, Twitch doesn't evaporate my channel for copyright strikes, it just mutes the VOD. But yeah, I don't know how much I don't know how many hours of rerolling I can do before I lose my mind. Cola! I'm live streaming to YouTube, because YouTube stores the VODs for longer than Twitch does. Twitch stores the VODs for 1 week. YouTube actually stores them long enough that if I need to check something, I can go back and look at it. And maybe, I don't know how to edit videos, but maybe I could, pull the YouTube streams and... Oh! I don't know what I just sold, but I didn't want to sell it. Well, the entire reason I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch instead of just streaming to Twitch is I don't have enough space on my drive to store... Like, I can't record, I can only stream. I don't have enough space on my SSD. I would be doing that. I'm on a laptop. If I was on a PC, then I would be able to, like, write it to a hard drive, or, like, a disk or whatever. But yeah, that's the only reason I'm streaming to YouTube. Is because it auto-stores the VODs, so that I don't have to store them on my computer. Because when I recorded the E55 run and uploaded it, first off, it got corrupted. The audio for the entire VOD is screwed up, and that wasn't even a copyright thing. Like, the audio just is completely desynced with the video. That doesn't happen with streaming. And also, it was like, I don't know what happened. That's just the raw recording. I didn't edit the file. Like, I recorded it, and a couple of minutes after I was done recording, I started uploading, and it just did that. I don't have the slightest clue what caused that. But yeah, it was a couple of gigabytes. Oh, it's, like, really funny. I just don't know what, Yes. Yes, Coca-Cola. Alright, we have to pay for this reroll. Copium. Alright. I've got like 10 minutes. If I can get one negative uncommon, I'll be happy. I know. I know, right? Anyway. Let's see. I guess let me go ahead and see who else is streaming. I gotta decide who to raid. Okay. Nobody I'm well... I don't know if rating Zeno with, 1 viewer is strictly appropriate. Yeah, I can see that, but I don't know if that's, I don't know about that one, Chief. Taki Pesky. Negative Sock would go crazy. Ishlok for tonight to under drink cola. I'll add a cola soundbite. Oh, earlier I got like 3 polychromes in a row. It was crazy. Although none of them were useful, it was just funny. Does Hone apply to Judgment? I know that Hone is bugged with, like, Illusion, but I'm not looking at my vouchers. Does it work properly on Judgment? Born from blood of our fallen brother. Yeah, I know Hone is bugged with, like, some stuff, but I don't know if Showman is part of that. Okay, we got it. $6! I'm gonna cry. My rerolls! My money! Right now, I'm spending more on Judgment than I am on rerolls. Whoops. Yesterday you had asked if it would be worth it to get liquidation, and I still think the answer is no, but I am kind of curious, because then your judgments would cost nothing, and sometimes they would even be profitable. Versus right now, I think I am technically losing money on judgment. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, because, I mean, you know, sometimes it'll give me an uncommons break even, or if it's something with an addition, it might even be profitable. Alright, there's another common. I should probably just start selling the... okay, so right now I have 2 negative jokers. Or at least I thought I had 2. I know I have the one here. Oh, there it is. We can hold on to a couple of them, just as a buffer in case I screw up. Is that the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Is that like the... I think that's the 5th negative in a row that was that's been a common. So that's a bit of a bummer. Alright, well, whatever. We got a negative, it just wasn't an uncommon. It is 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna get prepared to go to the movie, and I'm gonna find someone to raid. Okay, here's a guy we can raid. Oh. Ad break. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna send you to someone named Nightmare Balatro. I started following him the other day. He plays multiplayer, but he's doing the Gold Stake Challenge right now. Alright, hopefully I did this correctly. Alright, goodbye everyone! If you're awake in a couple hours after the movie, I might start streaming again.